What up, guys and fellow lovers of the cubic world? I'm this ocelot in this boat. I'm boating this human to our home. And welcome back to the LPMS world. No, I'm just kidding. This is me, Giorgio. Welcome back to the LPMS world. I captured this ocelot a few episodes back. I thought it would be funny to make that intro. Anyways, let's get down here with our dog, Ralph. That's right, I decided to name our dog Ralph because it sounds like kind of the dogs barking, like Ralph, Ralph. So yeah, I thought it was a funny and good name. And as you can see, I've been laying out some of the pistons. Down here we have all the system done. We also have the system that changes the color of the eyes done. And up there, the one that changes the ears, that bends the ears, better said. And of course, the ones to the sides that will cover the dog's eyes, Ralph's eyes, when he dies, which we don't want to happen. I went on vacation for a week and I just got back, so I haven't gotten a lot of time to do some of camera work, but this is what I've been doing. I also wanted to show you that I have my gear back, at least my pickaxe, as you can see. I also named it Stonebreaker, which I find very funny, very nice. I also got some emeralds. Yeah, I've been trading with villagers. I got a lot of books, as you can see here in our ender chest. Here we go, protection 4, sharpness 5, fortune 3, depth strider. Oh, is that depth strider 2? I thought it was depth strider 3. Anyways, pretty cool books that we're gonna use to enchant, our rest of the tools and our boots and maybe some other armor pieces. But yeah, it was worth it to go to the beach for some days, get some rest, and now we're back. Anyways, it was worth to go on vacation for a few days to the beach, get a little bit of relaxing time. Although it did took me a few moments of camera work that I had planned. So I haven't done a lot of camera work, but I did started figuring out some of the redstone that is gonna go back there here for our Ralph dog, and I will show it to you in a moment, guys. But first, we have some other plans. Anyway, before we get onto our plans, I do have a last update for this episode. I went into a mineshaft, actually right below where Ralph is built. There is a mineshaft, so I went exploring it, and I found these glowberries, 5 of them, which is nice because they look so amazing. I think you can place it anywhere. Yep, look at that. And you can break them. Oh, they give you nothing. Oh, that's right, I have to bone meal them. Yep. If I use some... I don't have any bone meal, I don't think. Yep, and I keep the right click pressed. We get a lot of glowberries, and that's the way to produce them. So yeah, that's nice. We can use them for decorations and stuff here in the jungle and down at the 1.17 area probably, and in any other projects that we do. Anyway, let's get on to our projects for today. I have 2 projects in mind, and yeah, we still haven't gotten the replay mod just yet. It isn't out just yet. I could pay the Patreon for the replay mod and get the beta versions. I just don't have enough money for that, so we have to wait. So I cannot do like very big projects and record the cool time lapses. So yeah, I think like I overuse sometimes montages. So I've decided to do 2 small projects today that are gonna be easy to record, and we're gonna record them in an old-fashioned way. Our first project is gonna be a super smelter, our first super smelter of the season of the series, sorry. And we're gonna use it to smelt all this iron ore that I got when I was mining for copper. I'm still mining for some copper, and I was thinking on 2 options. One is underground, but I'm a little bit tired of mining. I feel like I've been mining for like the past like 4 weeks, and that's all I have been doing. So I think the second option is the one that we're gonna choose, and the second option is to build the super smelter right there in the dense jungle. And I think it's a better idea because not only I won't have to mine a lot, but I will get wood, and I'm in desperate need of wood again. And yeah, it's gonna look cool with the like the overgrown style, I think. So I'm gonna start clearing some area down there, and hopefully we can find a good spot to build it. Actually, I think it might be good to build it where I had my chests, like a lot of episodes ago, like here, but in a bigger area. I haven't planned out how I'm gonna build this super smelter. I think I'm gonna do a simple one with minecarts and comparators, and yeah. So let me start clearing some of these trees, and I'll see you in a moment, guys. I reckon this will be a decently sized area for super smelter. As I said, it's gonna be a simple one. Nothing too crazy for the moment, so I think we can fit a pretty good super smelter in this area. Okay, I think we've got everything that we're gonna need. I've decided to do a 12 super smelter furnace. A 12 furnace super smelter. And the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna stack the furnaces like this. We're gonna place 6. And I had the great idea of actually having the minecart to go around. So we're gonna have 6 more on this side. And the way we're gonna place the minecarts is, well, first let's place the hoppers, right? So we need some hoppers for the coal. We need some hoppers for the items to smelt. And finally, we need some hoppers down here that will funnel all the items into a chest that we're gonna have right there. Just like so. Yeah, those are all the hoppers that we need. And then we're gonna run some power rails on top of the hoppers. Then we're gonna place some normal rails, which I forgot to bring. Oh no, I do have some. Gonna place two more power rails right there and 2 normal rails right there. Then we're gonna place 2 slabs, 2 normal rails on top of those slabs, and we're gonna cover these hoppers with powered rails as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's a creeper, and I know that they can climb ladders now. I don't know if scaffolding as well, so we better go to sleep. I'm gonna waste one of my last rockets that I have. But it's worth it. Oh, so many skeletons. Nope. Oh, and the creeper. There we go. Yeah, they cannot get into my house because the door is like sideways, I would say. So they think it's open, but it's actually closed. Let's see if I can sleep with them there. Yeah. Oh no. He's still there, guys. Gonna have to lure him out to the water, I think. Come on, creeper. Yeah, they're pretty slow in the water. There we go. Now we're gonna continue the power rail line, and as you can see, all of the power rails turn on. Same for these ones, as you can see. I think I'm gonna connect this end to right here with some normal rails. Yeah, they don't need to be powered anymore. And the same with this one, but actually for this one I'm just gonna use one normal rail because it's right next to the other line. Okay, detector rail, we make it to go like upward, and we're gonna place one in the same position right here, and I think we're gonna close this with a slab. We're gonna take a reading, a comparator reading from these 2 detector rails, because in case you didn't know, the detector rails can actually detect how many items a hopper minecart has inside of it if we read it with a comparator. So that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna read the comparator with an observer, and we're gonna hook that observer to a block, right like so. Then we're gonna place, I believe, another block here to stop the minecart from actually running. So this block stops the minecart. And then the same for this one. We're gonna place a block there, and we can place our hopper minecart right there. Then we need to place some sticky pistons, 2 of them actually, because it's gonna retract this block. So we're gonna do the same on this side, and piston right there. And to update the piston, I'm gonna just use a redstone dust like this, and a redstone dust right there. Perfect. So I think that should be the whole system. And yeah, I wasn't. Oh, let's remove this. I wasn't lying when I said this Super Smelter project was a small one. Look at this. We already have it done. Completely done. So now when we place some coal in here, or some fuel actually, the minecart is gonna suck it up and distribute it throughout all these hoppers. And when we place some blocks in there, that chest on top, it's gonna distribute all those blocks to the furnaces evenly so that they get smelted. We just have to test it. So let me go for something to test it. Alright, so I've brought a stack and 44 of coal. If we place all this coal inside this chest, we should see the minecart go round. And if we go down here, we should see all the furnaces getting the exact same amount of coal as all the others. So that is working just fine. Very good. Now we can place some stuff in that top chest to smelt. I brought a lot of iron ore. Oh, actually, nope. That's the wrong idea I had. No. I keep forgetting that we can now 14 these guys out. So let's do that. Let's grab our 14 pickaxe and let's break a lot of these iron ores and see how much we get. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, so I finished. I actually just mined 3 stacks, 3 iron ore stacks, because with that I already got 6 stacks and 47 of raw iron, so the same amount I was gonna smelt before in iron ore. So now, if we place these 6 stacks of raw iron right here, yeah, you see it's all getting funneled out. Look at that, it's very fast. We already got a stack and 44. So I think we're good for now. Maybe in the future when we need to smelt like thousands of blocks of sand, we can make a bigger super smelter. But for now, that will do. And yeah, I'm gonna decorate it off camera because that takes me a while. I cannot think of like decoration stuff while I'm recording. Anyways, that was our first project, but as I said, we have 2 projects for today, and the second one is the one that is most exciting of this episode, and it is a creeper farm, because as I mentioned last episode and at the beginning of this one, we're running out of firework rockets. We only have 4 left, plus 4 gunpowder to craft more, so we need more. And I was thinking maybe it would be better to not only have a creeper farm, but also a zombie farm and a skeleton farm for bones. And yeah, we can get a lot of bones and a lot of bone meal that way. Because that farm, it produces a little bit of bone meal, like a couple stacks every hour or so. But it's not that productive, and I think bones would be a better way to get bone meal. So I'm thinking that would be a good idea. So instead of actually limiting the spawn points, the spawn spaces, sorry, of the creeper farm, we're gonna do it in the sea, by the way, because that's a little bit better to spawn proof below. Everything is covered with water at the end of the day. So yeah, we're gonna do it at the sea. We're gonna AFK on top, and we're gonna limit the spawns not only to creepers but to zombies and to skeletons. And the way we're gonna do it, well, actually, I'll show you in a second. This is so funny. I'm floating up. Oh, I'm drowning. No. Okay. Oh, it's so much better like this. I'm barely touching the water. This is so nice. I'm floating up into the sky. This is so funny. Okay, guys, so we're now up in level 230 on the Y coordinate. And look at that. There's an ocean monument right there. That's nice. Now I have built, well, two platforms. That one over there and this bottom one. If you are wondering what is up with all this water, is my way up if I fall down, and also my way up to my AFK spot right over there, up there. And there we go, guys. I'm finished with the platforms. All of them are done. As you can see, 5 of them. We are now... Yeah, I think I'm gonna place now the dispensers. Let's actually put that one. No, we're losing an observer. No, we lost it. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna catch it. We catched it. Perfect. Now we're gonna place an observer right there. And a dispenser, the last dispenser right there. So it seems like the tinted glass was enough, and I actually have some left over. Well, a lot of left over actually. And yeah, I'm just placing the last tinted glass of the ceiling. I'm gonna leave at least a hole so I can get out with the water. Maybe here, I guess. Yeah. This tinted glass is so gorgeous, by the way. Look at how good it looks. And yeah, it's creating darkness, that's for sure. Yep, we have mobs spawning already. I forgot to spawn profit for spiders. As you can see, the platforms are too tall, 2 blocks tall, so endermen cannot spawn there. But zombies, skeletons, spiders, and creepers can. Perfect. So as I was saying, it's tall enough so that creepers and skeletons and zombies can spawn, but not endermen. And also spiders can spawn, but we can avoid that by placing some glass in this position, right like this. Actually, let's do it like that. I think it goes like that. Hopefully I'm right. So yeah, that way we remove all the spawning spaces for spiders, because they need a 3x3 space to spawn, and all of this is covered. As you can see here, we cannot complete the 3x3, nor here, nor in any of these spots, except for this middle one. But yeah, I don't have any ideas of how to improve that one, so I'm gonna leave it. Just gonna fill all the other platforms with the same pattern, and we should be good. Alright, so we are done. We just need the timings and the AFK spot to fix it a little bit. So let's put the dropper in, and all the platforms should have water flowing. There we go. Yeah, I think all of them have water on them. That should turn off the farm. And if we do this, yeah, it's difficult to see, but I think it should be working now. Yeah, I heard the droppers. I mean the dispensers should give enough time for mobs to spawn. Right now I'm very close to it, so I don't think they will spawn. But I think it's working. Yes, guys, we did it. I just realized we are also missing the system, the mechanism for killing the mobs. I'm gonna make a system down there to flush them all into a centralized spot. And then I think I'm gonna have a system to separate the zombies from the creepers and the skeletons are gonna die. Then I'm gonna turn the zombies into drowned, and I'm gonna get them up to there. And there's actually a cool way that to call the zombie social spawning. So from one zombie, you can multiply it into a bunch of zombies. If we do one of those systems here, we're gonna be able to get a lot more copper. And I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do that in the next episode. For now, I'm gonna just flush all the mobs into one centralized spot. But that is gonna be difficult because I have to get down and build downwards again. So let's try it out. So guys, after a lot of struggle, I managed to, yeah, finally finish the funneling system for all the mobs, and if I'm being honest, it looks pretty cool. Actually, all the farm looks very cool, as you can see. Yeah, that tinted glass, it's the best. It's probably my favorite block now in the game. Yeah, and after a couple of hours, I think we have the farm completely finished. I also placed some scaffolding towers here, and one up. Let's actually use one of our rockets to get up here quicker. Oh, oh, that's lag. I know that's lag. All right, there we go. Yeah, here's the other scaffolding tower. A good way of spawn-proofing the scaffolding is to use these pressure plates on top of it, because mobs can still spawn on top of scaffolding. So a pressure plate doesn't stop us from being able to get up, and it stops mobs from spawning. I also placed here the nether portal. I haven't used it though. The system is completely done, the redstone system. I've noticed a couple of spiders spawn eventually, occasionally, I guess. As you can see, oh, yeah, that's a problem. I need to, I need to craft some rockets, but I did it again. I've run the farm while I was editing the last clip, and look at that, guys. Already five stacks and a half of gunpowder, and also 6 stacks, oh no, almost 6 stacks of bones, 5 stacks of arrows, 5 stacks and a half, 5 stacks of rotten flesh. Yeah, occasionally spiders die and they give us string. Not a problem, but I think I do will completely spawn profit from spiders. But look at that, the gunpowder. Oh, so good. I'm gonna take this to craft some rockets already. Actually, this is already enough to craft a stack of TNT, which is amazing. But yeah, guys. Oh, this farm turned out to be pretty good, very productive. On the next episode, I will try to prepare the mob sorting system to separate the zombies from the creepers and the skeletons. I will also try to spawn proof the spiders, and yeah, I'll get I'll try to get the copper uh, social spawning system or whatever in the next episode as well. But for now, guys, I'm pretty happy with our progress. We made a super smelter that helped us to smelt a lot of sand, a lot of iron, and will still help us in the future. We got a pretty massive farm, but yeah, it was so fun this episode. We got so much done, and we'll get so much done in the next one as well. For now, this is all, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did, please hit the thumbs up down below. And if you really do like my content, please hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!